Howdy ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Cool Robert, and I'm making this video making a talk about a movie I have coming soon. It's a very special movie based on a character I made up. What? That's right, this character is the Red Devil. Hold up for a minute ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you all about this before it's too late. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then eventually a Canthosaurus will come in and try to eat you guys. But luckily for you, if you guys are subscribed, then a Tarbosaurus will come in and save you guys. So subscribe right now. Now if you remember, I made a little custom of that character a while back. And now I'm making a movie about him. And that's why I got this thing out. This is his staff he uses to beat up the bad guys. And this is actually like a little bamboo stick I wrapped up in tape. I got some other accessories here for this movie. So right here in this bag I got the costume. So this is the main part of the costume. It's a Power Ranger morph suit. But I cut off the arms and part of the face so it looked a little more accurate to my character. And then I got this Wolverine mask and I painted it all red. And I actually had to mix the acrylic red paint with this, let me see, is it still here? No, it's not. Here it is. So I mixed my paint with this Keurig Seal adhesive chalk. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in a video a while back, but I got the tip from a cosplayer. Mixing this stuff with some acrylic paint, it helps the paint stay on masks and other flexible material better. And it kind of made the mask a little sticky, but I sprayed a little bit of matte finish on it and now it's not so sticky anymore. And also what I have in here, a pair of brass knuckles that I actually made out of cardboard. And the silver pieces on here are pieces of a plastic butter knife. And then we have this little smoke bomb. And we also got a pair of knee and elbow pads in here. And some red gloves. I think these are golf gloves, but they work well for the costume. Now what I want to do is get a pair of ninja throwing stars for this character. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of good looking ninja throwing stars I can use for this movie. I did make this drawing of the shape that I want to use, if the lighting will let me show it. There we go. So I was gonna draw this on some cardboard, like I did with the brass knuckles earlier, but I'm not sure if I'm skilled enough to try to attempt that type of thing. I mean, you saw I did do that with the brass knuckles, but this is a ninja throwing star and it's slightly different. I did watch a tutorial on a guy make a ninja throwing star out of cardboard, but I'm not confident that I have the skills to pull that off. And under here we have more stuff for other characters. This was originally going to be for Red Devil, but it's a little too small. And in here we have a mask. This is for one of the villains in the movie. His name is the Zapster. And then we have this mask, which is for another villain called the Mastermind. Is that his name? So this was a Bumblebee mask, but I had to Dremel off the Autobot symbol and fill in these little gaps on the mask here. And then we have a hat, which is for our main villain, Big Daddy, who ironically is going to be played by my dad. Then we have a wig, which is for a character in the movie who is named Detective Lauren Shiftwell. And she's a pretty interesting character. And here we have more items. We have bunny ears, this pink arm sleeve, a pink mask. So this character is the bunny, who's one of Red Devil's sidekicks. And here we have another sidekick. His name is Hefe, and he's got this mask and this yellow bandana that'll serve as this thing that's on the back of his head. Alright, so right here, I got this pair of elbow pads. This will be for one of the characters in my movie. His name is Hefe. But the problem is, these are white, and his elbow pads are a yellow color. But I might have a plan on how to fix that. So over here, I got a bag full of water. And I got some paints. I'm gonna mix some of this paint in the water in that bag right there. And I'll put this in the bag to let it soak. And my plan is that the longer it stays in the water mixed with this paint, the paint will force it to change into a yellow color. I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm gonna try it and see if it will work. We shall see. And now, the knee pads and elbow pads are yellow like I wanted them. There you can see they're yellow, although there's a little bit of white from where the clothes hanger was hanging them so they could dry. But they still look good. Actually glad that little trick worked, so now I can use them in the movie. And here, we have similar knee pads to those ones, but these are in black. There we have a purple scarf that'll work as the belt. And I got these Wolverine claws. Pretty sure I made a TikTok about this. So this is for a character named Kruger, another sidekick of the Red Devil. So that's everything so far. Oh, my head's a little bit cut off. That'll work. So let me explain the story real quick. So it takes place in San Diego, California. The Red Devil is a crime fighter who patrols the streets looking for criminals. He's almost like Batman, but he doesn't wear a cape like Batman because this guy doesn't like capes. There is a funny story for why he doesn't wear capes, but that'll be coming soon. So in the movie, he faces against his old rival, Big Daddy, in order to protect a convicted villain who Big Daddy thinks was in cahoots with one of his enemies, the Red Queen. So it's up to Red Devil and his team to save this guy before Big Daddy tortures the heck out of him. That's pretty much the whole base of the story. It is pretty exciting to bring one of the characters I made up to life in this movie. And I do plan on making more movies similar to this. I do hope to be getting a trailer out soon. So until then, stay tuned and I'll see you guys later.